What's going on, everybody? It's Mikey B of Mikey B Cards here for another YouTube video, and a very special one today because it is the return of my second and third PSA submissions. So I'm doing just one video because both submissions came back at the exact same time, which is kind of interesting. This video I'm going to walk you through, obviously, the grades that the cards got, a couple of things that now I've done, a couple of submissions that I've learned, and just kind of go from there, just some general tidbits and so forth. I plan to do a video in the future around what to look for grading cards, who I send my cards to, how I prepare my cards and stuff. I've been getting a ton of questions about that on break night and through Twitter. I do have a video up now. If you search YouTube and just put Mikey B grading modern cards, you can watch that. There's some good information in that. I feel like I can go even deeper, so I'll do another one. But for now, let's go ahead and get into this sub right here. So here's where the two subs came from. We have a local guy here that does PSA submissions, quite a lot of them, who's incredibly reasonably priced. He was at the National. I met him there. Sean introduced me to him, and I gave him like 15 cards or something like that at the National. I was like, here you go. Let's get these graded. About a month later, I actually had more stuff that I wanted to grade because I got some cards from my brother and a couple of other people, some older stuff, some Michael Jordans and so forth. I'm like, man, these would be cool to grade. So I sent another order out to this gentleman. So the only thing I didn't know at the time, which, you know, my fault for not asking really, was that the National sub was an 85-day sub. So here we are, January 24th is when I'm filming this. I'll be uploading it a few days later. But we're a good 6 months past the National, and I just got these cards back. The other sub was a 45-day, and as you can see, same time turnaround. So just know that with PSA, unless you're paying a premium for that fast turnaround, it is going to take a lot longer than the advertised time to get your cards back. Remember, that's a business day, not just normal day, and so forth. So let's get into the subs. I did have one card here, a Michael Jordan 90 hoops that they would not grade. I'm not sure what min size RQ means. I think I talked to Sean about this, and we think that the card might have been trimmed. Now, did I trim it? No. I mean, this card's probably been in my brother's possession for, I don't know, since he owned it. So for whatever reason, it didn't grade out. So, oh wow. But card looked sharp, so I was like, why not? Let's send it. Probably a good shot. It does something. But I want to go through some cards first that I submitted for some friends of mine. And I will tell you, I must have a great eye for my friends because all these did extremely well. So we pulled this 2018 Optic Bronze Sam Darnold out of a break. It's going to my buddy Colleen, who is a giant Jets fan. We saw it. We're like, man, this card is perfect. We should get this graded. This was right at the beginning of the season where the Jets still had high hopes. It did come back a Gem Mint 10, so congratulations, Colleen. Hopefully the Jets have a better year next year. This came out of our national packs. This was my buddy Jamie who got this one out of a Game Changer break. If you're not familiar with those, I do these breaks with the silver and gold packs from the national. This year they had these super cool Tiger Stripe cards, which I believe were out of 10, even though they're not numbered. But we pulled this Odell. Once again, it was early in the football season. Browns had all sorts of promise. Such a dope card being the Tiger Stripe with the Cleveland covers. So Jamie's like, send it over to PSA and let's see what it gets. So that also gemmed. Beautiful card. And then we have two cards that actually I think were tremendous investments. Also both pulled by my buddy Colleen. So we have a Vlad Jr. and a Pete Alonso rookie cards from Topps Chrome. Both of these came back 10s, which is phenomenal. Both of these should have some really good value. So congratulations, Colleen, on two very nice grades on these baseball cards. All right, let's go ahead and get into the stuff that I graded. I did my own gold packs that I opened at the National. Had some foresight to see that, hey, there's some rookie quarterbacks and maybe some basketball players that I think will be really, really good. I should get their stuff graded. We'll see what happens. The league will just be starting by the time I get them back and so forth. Football, I thought it would be like halfway through the season. These guys would be starting. I didn't have any Zion Williamson. I actually sold all of mine from the National, so you won't see any of him in here. But let's just go through the cards here. So here's a Dwayne Haskins laser. This came out of the national packs. Now, this is a near mint 8. So here's my problem in general with this sub. So I can see now, obviously now that I've had a chance to look at many cards, that the card is definitely off-centered left to right. It must have some sort of surface flaw. I haven't examined it very closely. I can actually almost see that there's like a thumbprint right there or something, like where somebody held the card. So, I was a little disappointed that these things weren't picked up and that the card was submitted anyway, because I paid to have the card graded. Obviously, this card was not going to gem. This is something that I wish they would have set aside and just say, hey, Mikey, this card, this isn't going to gem. Don't submit it. Don't waste your time and money. Instead, the card did get submitted. I did pay for it, and here it is, a near mint 8. So obviously this card is not going to do anything for me as an 8, so I will crack it and take the card out and just sell it raw. Really, I just think the card needs a good cleaning, and that would help. But the other thing is, I think it is off-center, so it's probably not going to grade well, so I will not resubmit this. But once again, a little disappointed I got an 8 there. I'd much rather have had someone who knew what they were doing, which this guy did, take a look at it and say, yeah, don't grade that. So I use a different person for grading now when it comes to PSA. This is a mislabeled card, so yeah, we're just getting all the good stuff out first. This is a Daniel Jones. This is actually a hyper, not a laser, so it's mislabeled, but doesn't matter. It's a 10. It's a very cool card. This came from the national packs. He had a decent season. I actually expect this one to be a pretty cool seller, so probably will be at the card show in a couple of weeks for sale. Now here's a legit Daniel Jones laser. This one got a 10 as well. Very cool looking card. I love that laser etching. One of my favorite things other than cracked ice. Got a Dwayne Haskins. A good one this time. This one came out at 10. And then I had a bold prediction at the beginning of the football season that I didn't know how the Cowboys were going to do, but I was very confident that Michael Gallup was going to have a really, really good year. So it's funny because I kind of pulled Gallups a couple of times throughout the year and kept them, and then lo and behold, check it out. So I had a silver. Once again, this one aided, so I can definitely tell it's off center, both top and bottom and left to right. So, the things that you know now, kids, that's why you want to send it to someone who knows what they're looking at, or, take a close look before you send it in. So I got to crack that one, but the white sparkle, I won't crack. It did get a 9. It's a cool looking card. It's out of 20, even though it's not labeled, but love the way that it looks in the prism. Disappointing it got a 9, but then again, the card's so limited, it's okay. Also got a 9 on the rated rookie. This one I think is actually the cooler of the two. I love rated rookie white sparkles. Just think they are gorgeous. So pretty cool card there. My prediction that Baker was going to do well kind of fell flat, but this one did not. Red Yellow Gem Mint 10. This came out of retail. I do not believe it's numbered. It isn't, but it is a rated rookie Gem Mint 10 Baker. I'll probably sit on this for a little while. Hope he has a better year next year, and the value increases a little bit. I had a really cool card from Classics. The Optichrome came back as a 9. This one is 160 out of 175. So at the time, it was one of the few Baker graded or Baker numbered cards that I have. So this one being 9 and in the Sooners uniform, that will probably go out for sale. Very happy about this one, Jared Goff. It's his rookie prism from 2016. It did gem. Beautiful card here. And another one that I was really proud of, an Ezekiel Elliott silver from Prism. This one also gemmed. So, starting quarterback and one of the better running backs in the league, having a rookie card of them gem, not a bad thing. Let's move into basketball. That's where about half of this sub came from. Once again, stuff that I had, stuff that I got from my brother's collection, and so forth. We start with RJ Barrett from the VIP Gold Packs, the laser. These are out of 99. They're not numbered, but it did gem. The only thing with these is I sent a lot of Barrett and Cam Reddish in and not enough Ja Morant. And everyone was really high on Barrett early in the year. And he's having a decent year, but hindsight, I wish I would have sent more Morant. This is the one that I did send. It is a laser, very cool card. It did gem. I think this one will sell nicely. I'll probably take this to the show. Cam Reddish in cracked ice. This one is actually numbered. It's looks like 97 out of 99. These are beautiful. Did only get a mint 9, but very nice looking card. And then interestingly enough, from the 18 National in Cleveland, I went back through my stuff, and it turns out Luka had a rookie card in that was a super short print. Like I don't know the numbers. I just remember that Panini announced they didn't print very many of these. So I was lucky that I had 2 in my stack. I had no idea what I had. So I graded them. So they're Luka National VIP Gem Mint 10s, both of them. So we'll probably sell one, hold on to one. It was really nice to look through the archives and find some old Kevin Durant's. So I got them graded. Nothing I'm going to do with them this year. Obviously, with him hurt, his value is down a little bit. So I'll hold on to him, and hopefully he comes back strong. I really like him as a player. He's fun to watch. This is his 2007 SP rookie. I got a mint 9. Was really happy with this rookie. 2007 Fleer. I got a 10. That's a gorgeous card. And then I couldn't believe that I had this card in the collection, buried in a box. That's why you always got to look through your old stuff. This is one of Kevin's best rookie cards. His Topps Chrome. It only got a 9, but even as a 9, this is almost like a $150 card, which is awesome. It only cost me $11 to grade. Very, very cool card. It was, like I said, just sitting in a box. So now I got a really cool Kevin Durant rookie with a 9 grade on it. Probably take that to the show. And then we go to some LeBrons. Had a really nice 2005. I just love the picture of this one. So old school LeBron, not rookie year, but still quite nice. Gem Mint 10, beautiful card. I had 2 of these 2007 Fleer Retros. And fortunately, both of them came back 8s. Not really sure what's going on. It must have been some surface issues or centering now that I'm kind of looking at the back. I don't know, but not the best. Probably will crack those. Once again, if you're doing PSA, guys, unless it's vintage or, like 86, 87 Fleer basketball or whatever, modern cards within the last 6 or 7 years, if they're not BGA, or excuse me, if they're not a PSA 9 or 10, 9's not going to hurt you. It will enhance the value a little bit. 10s will enhance the value a lot, but 8s, I think, actually hurts you on a modern card. It's just not worth to keep a graded card as an 8. 91 Fleer Jordan. This is the start of the Jordans I submitted. I had a stockpile about this big of just random old Michael Jordan cards. I'm like, I'll send the best ones in, and if they grade well, these will actually be really cool. These were common cards. I mean, they have these, I'm sure, by the millions, but there's not a ton of them that grade really well. So just kind of a cool thing to have. Plus, you can take it to the show, people see them, and they're like, oh man, I remember having that card as a kid. So really cool card. 91 Fleer Michael Jordan, that graded out of 9. I will leave this. I will not crack it, but pretty cool card. 99 Upper Deck MVP. MVP moments. Jordan. I think that was actually my worst grade for the Jordans. I love this set. 95 Hoops. Old school right there. Gem Mint 9. Jordan Number Crunchers. That was an insert set. Many of you probably have seen this card before. Inside Out. Michael Jordan. And then I had 2 baseball cards that I found that I thought baseball 1 football card that I thought might be of interest. So I know that old Jeters, especially his rookie out of Upper Deck, were extremely hard to grade. Interestingly enough, I found this cool Bowman's Best. It did come back a 9. It's 95. It's very, very early Jeter. Pretty cool card. This is probably going up on eBay in the next day or 2, just because with his Hall of Fame announcement, his cards have kind of spiked a little bit. So hopefully can do a quick turn on that. And then very, very good timing on this one. The only really good timing card that I had. My only Jimmy G. Once again, found this in an old box, kind of rifling through. But really cool Bowman Chrome 2014 Garoppolo rookie card, and it came back gem. So this is one I'm just going to sit on. I'm sort of rooting. I actually don't have any rooting interest in the Super Bowl. I just want it to be a good game. I wouldn't mind if either team wins. However, if the 49ers win, I will absolutely sell this Garoppolo. If they don't, I'll hold on to this because I think he's got a very bright future there. So there you go, guys. PSA sub number 2. I should have my next one, which includes a lot of really cool basketball stuff. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, so I'll make a video of that. Thanks for watching. Make sure to, down below, click like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel. I do try to put new content out. I'm going to try to get better at that here in the next couple weeks to put more and more content out. Obviously, all my breaks are posted onto the website as well. So if you want to check me out on my breaks, it's MikeyBCards.com. We can connect on Instagram or Twitter at MikeyBCards. eBay is MikeyBCards3. So that's all the info, guys. Thanks for watching. For now, we're going to say deuces. Have a good one.